I just filmed an entire 20-minute catch-up session and it fully deleted because I took a turn and my camera went and smashed on the door, and then for some reason it deleted the footage. So I have to re-film. Hi! I have a bit of a catch-up sesh for you because when I was in Australia, I was like, I'm going back to Indiana. And then I go back to Indiana and I wasn't happy there. And so I was gonna go back to Vietnam. In Australia, my Vietnam visa didn't come in time. It wasn't approved in time. So I literally had to cancel my flight to Vietnam, which is such a bummer. I had everything booked for that trip.
It's a Vietnam visa which you have applied for, and now you're looking for a cancellation because you haven't heard back from them related to this.
Yes.
Correct?
Once I got the news that Vietnam wasn't gonna work out, I kind of went back to the drawing board and decided that staying in the States and doing seasonal work would be the best option. I had two offers, one from Alaska and one from Oregon. Originally I turned Oregon down and I was gonna go to Alaska for the summer, but the Alaska job didn't start until June, and this was like end of April that I was trying to like look for something. At the end of April, Oregon was offering to pick me up from Portland, so I just had to fly into Portland, and then the owner of the business picked me up. We had a 2-hour drive. I am now in like Central Oregon, which is like pretty rural. I'm in a town of like less than 500 people. There's not even like a proper grocery store. There's a little market that sells $10 cereal. Like $10. The cost of groceries in the town is insane. There is luckily a town over, which is an hour away, our closest town, an hour away. And I have a lot of coworkers that go there, and there's a Safeway there that I can order groceries on, and then my coworkers have been picking up the groceries for me. This is not my car. I'm in like a company car at the moment. I put gas into it, but alas, this is like the third time I've taken it out in the past 2 weeks because I am scared to drive because it is manual. I had one driving lesson with one of my coworkers and I did okay. I did alright, and he gave me the okay to like practice by myself. So this is the second time I'm out here practicing by myself, but every single time like another car is even remotely near me, my left leg will just start shaking and I just get so scared. And obviously when your leg is shaking and you're trying to do the clutch so slowly, it's not working. I definitely cannot drive into any cities. So I do kind of feel a little stuck here because it is such a small town. There's really not much to do. And usually with any seasonal job, I've always had a car. The past 2 weeks, I've just been trying to get the bar and restaurant ready. I am the bar/restaurant manager here, the front of house manager. And we just opened last Friday, and so the first week of me being here, it was just me like getting stocks sorted and making schedules and all of that. Most seasonal jobs do come with employee housing, and so I'm currently living in an RV on property at the moment, which is my first time living in an RV or like even staying in an RV ever. I don't really know how they work at all. I finally got my propane working last week, and so now I can cook on the stove. It's nice because I do have my own space. A lot of seasonal jobs, you are sharing a room with at least one other person, but I do have the RV to myself, which is really cool. The main things I'm really striving for right now is just kind of getting some sort of routine down, and also like I want to spend as much time in nature as possible this summer. Right now it's kind of a waiting game. I'm just waiting for summer to start up so that I have a car and I can go hiking, and there's whitewater rafting, and Oregon itself is so beautiful. I'm super close to Washington as well, so I can go back to Washington and visit. And I do want to mention, visiting my family for 2 months in Indiana was really lovely. Got into pickleball. I got to spend time with my niece. She's about to be 2. Giraffe, good job. And this one? What's this one?
Green.
Yeah, it's green, but what is it?
It's a big elephant.
Elephant, huh?
952. No, yeah, you got that. You should hit it. That's good. Trust. Got it, still. Hit it. Good game, let's go. Good game. You guys want to play a game and then me and Brady can play a game?
Sometimes things don't work out the way you were expecting, but I think that only means that it's leading to something greater. So I have high expectations for Oregon. I'm super excited to spend the summer here, and I will talk to you later.